So the lights go dim, and you start to hear these crows, and you hear ominous music going on, and lots of people. You hear chanting in the background, and everyone is kind of like talking. You can't see anything, even people with dark vision. You can't see anything. The whole room is covered in magical darkness, and you hear Gary go, "Oh crap! I didn't even read my note.
I didn't have to read my note.
It turned dark when I was getting my glasses on."
Damn it, Gary.
And then you hear a loud scream, a high-pitched scream, all around you.
Can we get one, Colin?
Exactly,
Beautiful.
just like that. And
It's Amanda. I'm gonna be so pissed.
And the lights
Like
flicker
the audio
back
file.
on, and you see Amanda, and she has a knife through her chest, and she's laying on the floor.
Damn it all.
Shoot.
So we
She's
have.
supposed to suck my pee-pee.
And
we have
Gary
four
goes,
instead
I
of
was just
five.
trying to smoke some.
"Wait,
Oh,
wait
sure.
a second. Is that a man? Was she in our group?"
Sure, she sure
No,
was.
it wasn't a man. It was Amanda.
Oh,
Amanda.
he finally pulls out his notes. He's like, what the hell does killer mean?" "Oh, I'm just kidding. It says detective right here." He puts on his badge.
You're not supposed to show people, Gary.
Well, if you
Am
have
I
a badge,
really?
then everyone knows what you are anyway.
Oh, that's a good point. These rules weren't very clearly stated.
There are others who won't have badges.
Do I have a badge?
You do.
Do I have a badge?
You do.
Is it my size or is it size of everyone else?
It's your size.
Damn it.
Everything was given specifically to
So we need to find somebody without a badge.
And then so the games begin. People are chatting amongst each other, and Gary goes over and looks at Amanda's body and is like, "Man, if I didn't know any better, I would say she's actually dead."
I've seen a lot of death. Let me go ahead and
Okay,
give a look. See,
Give me a d20.
10.
10. Being familiar with bodies and stuff, you go over, you feel for her pulse, can't feel anything. You put your head right down on her chest to hear for her heart. Don't hear anything. You even take the dagger right out, and it's covered in blood. And you stick it right back in like it's nothing. And it's just like...
Put this back.
She just goes back.
So, being a torturer and decide to see if she's really dead, you just stab her really hard, right, in a different wound. It goes right in, she doesn't make a sound. And so you come to the conclusion that this hoe's really dead.
She actually did.
Do we tell anyone?
but everyone's here.
Yeah.
Wait, does anyone else see a different murder? Is this...
This is the only one.
I thought
So this might not be a game, guys.
But I thought the dining room was off limits.
What?
This might be orientation. We can ask Greg.
Greg!
He's back in his office.
Counselor Greg!
Oh, that's right.
I flutter up to his office.
Did she was with you. What did she say afterwards?
She wanted to go smoke in the basement.
Should we check the basement maybe?
Nah. Should we split up?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna run
Let's
up
go
and
into her
find...
room.
Squirt, you go
Wait,
talk
where
to
she
Camp
has a
Counselor
card.
Greg.
Mm-hmm.
What does her card say?
Like one of the notes that
Yeah.
we have? She doesn't have
Oh. Okay, so as Squibber,
Did
I'm gonna
Anybody
go in.
not get a card?
one. Everyone just like,
No, I
no, you
Y'all
have a
are-
card.
Y'all are retarded.
Aww.
And so as Squibbert, I'm gonna go up to Camp Counselor Greg's
You and I
quarters
are
to
gonna
find
go to
him.
the
Okay.
basement.
So you flutter off and you go to Camp Greg. Greg's like, "Hey, you Squibbert. Yes, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Now, the lady downstairs, she's not.
What's wrong with the lady? We have a medical team."
It's not gonna help at this point.
She's
So-
been stabbed a few
So,
times
do you
now.
remember Amanda?
Yeah.
Really pretty one?
Yeah, the nymph. Yeah.
Yeah, she's dead.
Oh, she was the first victim?
No, she's actually dead.
Yeah, I get you. He
No.
pulls his newspaper back up and folds his legs. Don't worry, you'll find the clues. I can't tell you anything, my man.
I flutter up to him and I rip down the newspaper.
Come on.
Hey.
The Buccaneers are winning.
What?
I need to know who wins.
Not against the Dolphins, they're not, okay? And so then I say,
They're
hey,
playing the the Bootstraps.
The Bootstraps.
Actually. So the Buccaneers versus the Bootstraps rivalry.
Oh yeah, no, easily. And then I say, hey, listen, she's actually dead.
Yeah, I love your enthusiasm for the character. Now shoo fly, don't bother me.
I'm going
Wow.
to... Okay, so I'm
Okay.
still at the body. I'm going to open her mouth and smell. See if she...
What? Why?
She was smoking some elderwood.
Oh, okay.
So you smell something strange, and it tingles your nostrils as you take a deep whiff right in her mouth. And
In her nose mouth.
yeah, but she's unresponsive to any of this, and she's got like a blank expression on her face. And you can tell that this isn't like magical or anything. This chick is actually dead.
I try to close
Was
her
the...
eyes.
Okay, you just close them, Rich.
Yeah.
Was the smell alcoholic?
No,
Or is it foreign?
foreign.
Okay. Guys have got a weird smell.
Gary goes, well, she might have had something weird for dinner. You never know.
What did you have for dinner, Gary?
Yeah.
Well, you must know.
Egg salad?
Actually, yes.
Suspicious.
Well, I
Eating
made
it.
so much of it that I just...
You're eating your own food.
That's how potluck works, Gary.
Well, I got hungry, man. I didn't have any beverage in my room. Did you?
Bathwater.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Like, what are we supposed to eat?
I had a few hammocks.
We're in the dining room right now, and there's not even utensils out.
I photo.
You ate with your hands. Alright, I think we should go to her room.
We need to split up.
Well, you're the only one with rights to go into her room.
Fine.
I mean, I don't know that.
Well, you can. He has the badge on.
Yeah, he's the bad.
Yeah,
guy.
Okay,
detective
so-
badge. We're on a team.
We gotta go in her room.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, I'll come with.
Alright, Gary.
Gary, you just fucking eat your egg salad, dude.
I'll follow behind, but you're my group. I want to win 500,000 gold pieces.
In the castle. And so I'm still up there and I'm actually pulling on the hair of Camp Counselor Greg, trying to be like, come on.
All right, what's up?
Someone died.
Yeah, I know that. It's a murder mystery, dude.
Listen to me. Listen with your ears.
Okay.
Someone died. For realsies.
All right.
Knife in the back.
All right. Well,
Chest.
let's file a report
Chest.
then. Come with me. And he stands up and he grabs you by one of the wings.
So I can't even like fly.
He just tosses you right out of his office and goes, "This is a game," and slams the door.
Then
and
I hit
locks
the
it.
wall. All right. Well, I flutter off my wing. I press it a little bit to get the crinkles out.
Yeah.
So I see, damn Camp Counselor Greg. I look around and then I see these two.
Yeah. They
coming
come
up
back.
to the floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
You all right, man?
And Gary. Gary's there too.
Oh, I'm fine.
I heard-
Greg here is just a piece.
I heard you bounce off the wall.
Oh, how was that?
How was
Hilarious.
it?
Right.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, how was it, dude? I mean, you bounced off a wall.
I don't like the sounds I make.
There's a good chicken salad. Anyone want some?
Chicken salad?
Egg
How many
salad.
salads did you
Pre-chicken
bring, Gary?
salad.
Chicken salad.
It's pre-chicken salad.
Gary, you
Yeah.
fuck you and your salads, man.
You want some?
No! Don't want any of your dumb salad.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm
Okay.
vegetarian.
Whenever I offer some meat for free, everyone jumps right on it. But
That's because that shit's
it's
good.
not- egg salad.
As soon as Gary brings out some chicken salad, no one wants any.
Egg
It's
salad.
egg salad.
Well, no, this one's chicken. The one that I'm saving for the potluck is egg.
It's a
You've
chicken
been holding
egg
out on
salad.
this whole time, Gary?
Mind your business, man.
Damn, dude.
All right, let's go into Amanda's room.
All right, I'm gonna detective. Am I just allowed to like open it?
No, so you go up and there's like in hotels, there's a key reader.
Alright.
You just put your badge up to it and opens the door.
Dope.
You open it right up, and it's a pretty nice room. There's nice greenery all around, a hot spring. You see her clothes kind of thrown around the room, and nothing out of the ordinary.
Do we see the swimsuit?
Are there drawers? Are there drawers?
Yeah, there's drawers.
I'm gonna open and look in the drawers.
Yeah, you open it up. You see some cloaks, some different pairs of pants and shirts and whatnot.
Does she have a window?
She does.
Is it open?
It is.
But I didn't find anything suspicious in.
Nothing at all. Just regular
She
clothes.
lied when she said she had elderwood.
Could still be in the freaking basement.
Could just be in her pocket. We didn't, strip search.
That's not
the dead
enough
body,
for
so.
2 people.
Good point.
All
Maybe it's just a
right, but
lightweight.
we're not finding anything out of the ordinary in this room.
I look out the window to see if there's anything around the window.
Okay. You go and look on the window and give me a perception check.
Okay, I can do these things. I'm a capable adult.
I'm an adult.
Oh,
Good job.
God.
That's quite the adulting you got there.
With my...
It's a critical. Yeah,
It's a 6.
It's a 1.
It's a 1?
It's a 1.
Oh, it's a nat 1, yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so as you step up to look out the
It's
balcony,
okay.
you forget what you're doing here. You go,
I just...
well,
That's a nice view.
this is a really good view. I'm hungry. How about some chicken salad, Gary? And Gary hands you a bowl of chicken salad and you start eating. And it's actually really good.
Do I feel weird? Like, do I start getting weird notions from it?
No.
Okay,
It's
cool.
delicious.
He spiked the chicken salad.
I don't trust Gary.
And I just felt amazing. Turns out it's just really good chicken salad.
Give me a D20 Squidward.
Squidward. That's a nat 1.
Natural one. Same thing. You walk up to the door, look
job,
out the
guys.
window. Man, is that good chicken salad?
Damn, I want some chicken salad.
He hands you a small bowl of chicken salad and you start eating.
A thimble, if you will.
Give me a perception check.
Come on, man.
Nat 1.
Swear.
Nat 1.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
there was some.
There's some.
Where's my other one? There it is. Okay.
Damn it.
An 8.
Okay. So while they're
The smartest of the bunch.
while they're munching down on their chicken salad, and they're just having talking. Some of them, Gary actually took off his pants and got
What?
got into the hot springs.
Sorry, well, hold up.
Are we just gonna skip over that? Like,
All right, Gary.
Like nothing
He's
happened.
like, "What? She's not using it."
Didn't you have one in your room?
Yeah, well, it wasn't a hot spring.
And
It
we're
was a hot
here,
tub.
so.
Yeah, might as well, right? And he's just chilling. Like, I never get a day off, man. And then you look over on the balcony and you see a couple droplets of blood on it, as well as what looks like fingernail claws into the wood and being dragged from behind.
Dragged into the room or out of the room?
Into the room.
So the attacker was in the room and got her from behind.
So I'm gonna
Should try
inspect
to
the
flee.
floor and see if any blood is like leading off through the doorway.
You see a couple more droplets as it leads out into the hall, and that's it.
No more blood once you get into the hall.
No more.
Interesting. Does he share this with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Are
And
there
I'm
any
just
of
still
those
munching
floorboards?
on my chicken salad.
Let's
Like,
go.
oh,
you
yours
guys
were-
finished it. You guys are done, but Gary
Does
still
he
has
have a
a
closet
huge
or
tub.
anything?
She does.
Can I investigate the closet for
Yeah.
false backings?
You open up the closet and walk right inside. It's a spacious closet with lots of cloaks in here. Definitely more than anyone should carry for just a 4-day party. Go ahead and give me a D20.
I swear to God. Is this perception?
Yeah.
All right, it's 9.
Nice. So as you're knocking on the walls and you hear
Like
hollow.
hollow point.
there's a hollow point.
Who's the strongest in our group? Would that be me or Brady?
I got this.
Okay, no.
So Squidward
He's gonna ram it
Gary.
and die.
goes. I go up and I crack my knuckles. I pop my neck.
My nips.
My nips.
Pop my
I
nips.
pop my nips out. And I give it a solid thwack.
You just
I just-
flutter right
I-
into it.
I flutter and I just go, for Narnia, because it's a closet.
Okay.
And then I try and charge right into it, and that is a natural 1.
So as you go for Narnia, a gust of wind at this moment comes through the window and it carries you out of the whole window.
Ever.
And you fly and you're no longer in the room.
And I'm outside the castle like, oh.
All right. Well, that was stupid. All right. So I'm gonna go
Brady,
up
you want to punch this thing?
and I'm just gonna look for a button.
Why
Why are we breaking stuff?
Yeah, give me a D20.
Okay.
I don't want to break my castle.
19.
Okay.
What the hell?
As you're looking, you notice that one of the coats, it's a little like the hanger that it's on. It's a little crooked. As you go to straighten it, actually comes down as it's like made into the wall, and it swings open to 2 double doors, leading into the adjacent room, which is your room.
Damn.
Can I fly back in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
you fly back in, and
So I
Gary
fly
goes,
back
"Whose room is that? Maybe they're the killer."
We all
I'm not the
look at
killer.
Braden.
Well, how do you know? Where were you at the scene of the crime? I believe you were in the room, weren't you?
Yeah, weren't you?
Fair enough.
I'm the killer.
Eating chicken salad in this not spray. Is that
I'm imagining just like a giant like
this big fat
Tupperware.
dude? He's resting it on his belly. And he's just eating his chicken
This is
salad.
great. This is the best party I've ever been to.
Good for you,
Who
Gary.
cares if someone
All right,
died?
so let's
Who cares
see.
about the
At
murders?
this time, you guys hear loud trumpets. Da, 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 da. And as you look out in the window, you see the sun going down as this huge dark bubble slowly goes up around the whole castle. And
So there's no flying, dude.
there's
You're
a
not
full
getting outta here.
moon on this barrier, and it looks like the night sky, and it is completely black, and all the torches are lit up now, and it looks like it's midnight and full moon, and but it's
What time
really
was it?
1 in the afternoon.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Good.
So we have full conjuration going on in this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go into my room and search for a false door as well.
Same thing. You find the exact same one leading into Squibbert's room, and then again into Gary's room, and then again into Gundrick's room,
Does it end?
and then it ends at
Gundrick's room.
Gundrick's room.
So where's the hidden door on the other side of Amanda's room to
It's
go
just
into
a
the
stone
next?
wall.
So there isn't another room on the other side of hers. Okay.
It's a hallway outside that goes to like stairs that go up to an upper floor.
Should we go check out the basement?
Yes.
Yes, but before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and do an insight check to see if I can recognize that it had to have been a detective that gets into any of these rooms.
Okay.
12 plus 2. 14.
Okay. So you do know that a detective would have access to come into one of these rooms with his badge. However, the badges were given out at the time of Amanda's death. So you know that no one had a badge at that time. However, if someone had access to any of the following rooms just listed, they would be able to go into her room as well.
So anyone on this floor?
Potentially.
Gary.
Told you. Not
Gary.
Greg.
And also there's 5 other rooms on this floor as well because there's 10 people per floor. And they're just in another group.
Okay.
Okay, so let's look in each door and see if we see any blood on the floor.
Okay.
Just make sure this floor is clear.
Everyone check your own room for blood.
Okay, I checked my room.
Okay, nothing. No blood, no blood, no blood. Gary's clean as well. You guys all go through, but you
We're
leave all the
already-
doors open, and so Gary's like, find anything in mine? No.
No, Gary.
No, your room is boring.
Yeah,
Just like
kind of
you.
lame. Hey.
I just
Left-
have
He
left-
gets
books.
up and puts his pants back on and his underwear.
Yep.
And he...
He was completely
fully.
Just full nudie in there.
As he gets back out, he's like, I'm with the boys, you know?
Oh, is that
So
what
that
we are
constitutes nakedness, Gary.
now? Dude, I can't tell you how many times I've been with the boys and I just whip it out, you know?
Hey, he
chicken
goes
salad?
back into
in
his
this
room.
19-year-old girl's
puts his,
bathtub.
puts his chicken salad away, pulls out his egg salad. He's like, I'm good to go now. Let's go.
Oh, now you're good.
All right, Gary, let's
now
go.
you're good, Gary.
Now what?
the basement?
We were gonna check. Didn't we check all the adjacent rooms?
We had not gone across the other level yet. To the other side
Oh,
of
the
our
other side of the
level.
hall. Let's check those rooms real quick for
And I'm a
blood.
detective, so let's do it.
Okay, you open each one by one. They have the similar trap door system. It looks like it's a recurring thing in every room.
Anything out of place?
Nothing out of place. Everything is the same as the previous rooms. No one's in them, so you must think that everyone else is.
Okay, to the basement.
To the basement.
To the basement.
So you guys are on the 4th floor, so you descend 4 flights of stairs to get onto the main room, and then you notice a side corridors that leads down into the basement. After taking it, Gary has to stop and take a breath after eating so much chicken salad.
He
and
nearly
egg salad.
gags.
He goes, okay, I'm good. Let's go. And you guys
Gary.
head down to the basement, and It's a weird corridor. It's lit. It's all stone. It's not nice. There's rooms breaking off on each side. But you notice droplets of blood leaning forward.
Leading down the stairs? Or just on the stairs?
Down the corridor.
Okay. Let's go.
Follow the blood.
Okay.
Follow the blood.
It leads you into a room, and the blood just stops. It's like it leads up into this room that you guys are now in. There's a bunch of like crates everywhere, and it looks like a storage room, but it just stops.
And there's no puddle or anything.
Nothing.
It's just stops.
Literally just stops.
Okay, let's look for a secret button.
You guys, you're looking for a secret button.
Yeah. Should I?
I'm gonna start pressing on stones.
Okay.
Just feeling around.
I'm gonna move some crates.
Okay. Move some crates.
I'm going to investigate where the blood stops. See if there's any like dust line of like a carpet or something being moved, anything like that.
Okay. So you guys are all looking around and stuff, and Gary closes the door, and he looks at the door and goes, "Guys,
It's on the ceiling, huh?
look at this." And
There's
you
a dick on the ceiling.
you turn around to look at the door, and there's a note in blood,
Okay.
and it goes, no. it goes, Gunhild is a title addressed to you. I'm being held here against my will, and I'm having someone chase me right now. I've just been stabbed, and I think I'm going to die. I think I'm about to die, but just know my uncle is not who you think he is.
I knew it.
I call that.
Where's my gold?
I solved this already.
All right, so that was Amanda.
Pretty much.
Yes,
It was on
that was definitely.
Where did he see this note?
It's on the back of the door, and it's just written on the door in blood.
So that means that she was stabbed.
And she was running.
She was stabbed.
She ran into
down.
this room.
Yeah.
Because she was getting chased.
But then how did
into
she
here.
get upstairs?
No, she probably started upstairs.
No, remember that's like where she
She
collapsed.
died standing right next to us.
Or did we just stumble across the body?
Well, like everything went dark and it was all theatrical there. And
Okay.
Okay, so
And was the scream just before?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, it might have been just someone else's scream.
Could have been theatrics.
Yeah.
And just like had someone scream and then they threw the body in.
Yeah, but it's
See-
interesting that the blood ends right here.
And also that it ends upstairs, no blood, all the way down until you hit the corridor downstairs.
Wait, where did she get stabbed in a room and then lob herself off to like try and run?
No, because the drag marks.
yeah,
went
tried to pull
into
her
the
back
room.
in,
Because she
and
was.
then they stopped. So did she like?
She must have lost him or
Okay.
something.
Can I do an insight check to see if nymphs have
You
any
can do an
like?
Arcana check.
Well, I was going to see if they have any like. Yeah, good point. Arcana. I'll do an Arcana check. All right.
Listen to your DM.
All right. Well, that's a 23.
Perfect. So you go ahead and sit down while the other three are talking, and you start to sense some leftover magic. You know this magic very well because you use it for your garbage truck. You use it to transport things from different dimensions and pull them back out.
Interesting.
And so you know that cosmic magic was used in here
Cosmic
recently.
magic.
And dimensional magic as well.
So that's how she was pulled, bleeding from the room to down here, and then they probably dropped her off.
Probably made it
Dead
so she just
on the
fell.
thing.
Okay.
So she was probably stabbed in the room, was dragged, teleported down here, or she teleported down here.
Yeah, we don't
Wrote
know.
the note, and then maybe
Try to
someone
come back to us.
teleported or right to us when she died.
And now, do I know that this is okay? Is this magic that is particular to nymphs and pixies, or is this a different kind of magic?
This magic can be learned by most anyone,
Okay.
but it takes a lot of concentration to maintain a portal from different dimensions to actually transport living things. So whereas you just do garbage and don't care where it goes, whereas to have a set destination where you can recall things, that's a lot trickier. So you're dealing with someone very skilled in Arcana.
And so I would surmise that it would have to be someone else who transported her from upstairs to downstairs, killed her, finished her off, and then transported her up with the
Precisely.
dimming and the theatrics and whatnot
Exactly.
to
Because we don't even remember her standing by us.
No, she would.
She was just there,
She just
dead,
appeared.
next to us.
After the scream, and it went dark.
You hear a little pop, and you look behind, and Gary opens up a bag of potato chips, and he's like, "Am I not supposed to eat right now?"
You stressed, Gary?
Well, I mean, we might be dealing with an actual murderer, and there's no way out. I'm trapped in a world that I don't want to be in, and I know there's no way out.
Might as well die on a full stomach.
Do we see any way out now that the door's closed, or can we just open back up?
We can just open it back up.
Is there any way deeper in since I've been moving crates?
Nothing so far.
Okay, so
But give me a D20. You go for it, Mr. Gundrick.
I can do these.
Thrill.
do it.
What's my modder?
Perception.
That is 18.
18. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, as you're going to go open up the door, to get out of here, you notice there's a small little lever up right above the door.
I'm gonna jostle that and see if it moves any which way.
Okay, you just grab it and pull it.
Yeah.
Okay, you grab it and pull it, and the whole floor collapses. It just disappears, and all of you fall down a chute.
Welcome, guys.
Gary goes, "No, my barbecue chips!"
He's a man of class. It's a man of class.
And you guys are rolling and falling down this
Trapdoor system.
spiral slide.
Okay.
And you guys are just tumbling, and you finally come out onto a solid dirt floor. It's not lit. It's not
It's not lit at
there.
all.
You can't
This
see. You got dirt all in your face, and it's a little hard to breathe.
I don't know why I just didn't fly out of that, but it's fine.
Just the
Now,
confusion.
do I have my pack with me? Like,
You got nothing but
bags.
the fancy clothes you guys were
and
wearing.
my cane with my sword.
That's
I'm
right.
going
That's
to cast Create Bonfire.
Well, don't do that. I'm just gonna cast light.
Okay, yeah, that's safer. Let's not cast fire in a room we don't know.
Good point.
Okay,
I cast
so
light.
how are you holding it? Do you want to light up the whole room? Do you just want to hold up an orb in your hand, like
See,
a
I
flashlight?
have
Cast
it
it
like
on my cane, and then I
Hey.
hold my
no.
cane as a
I
torch.
have it go around me, and then all I
You're
say
a
is,
little sock.
Okay.
Hey, listen.
So as you light up this room, you notice that something a little weird. Like you got there's skulls everywhere. Looks like there's coffins. They're all closed, but it leads up to this huge little pedestal.
This huge little pedestal.
Yeah, it's just a huge pedestal.
It's an
But
oxymoron, okay?
It's something.
Some of
It's
them
something
are.
weird about it. There's a giant pumpkin on it.
Yeah.
With vines tangled all around it, going off into different directions. And it is the biggest pumpkin you've ever seen. I'm talking about 16 feet tall.
Jesus.
Huge
I'm gonna
pumpkin.
carve it.
I'm gonna knock on it and see if it sounds like
Before
hollow.
you do that,
Okay.
each vine is connected to one of these coffins.
Oh.
And you notice that small strands of pulsing electric blue is flowing from the coffins to the pumpkin.
Coffins to pumpkin.
Do we want to check the coffins?
I want to cut a vine.
That sounds great.
That's what I would go for. Let's cut the line. One of. You said there were 4 coffins.
Those are 4 coffins you see, but there are hundreds of vines going off into every direction.
Oh no.
So
Okay,
we're
so I'm just gonna cut one.
Okay, so you go up and you pull out your cane and you bring it right down, and before it touches the vine, it is deflected, and you can't get to the vine at all. There's like this pulsating white mist around it that
So I'm
you
gonna
just
go ahead and
can't
open
hit.
a coffin.
So I'm gonna try and poke the pumpkin.
Okay, so we'll go with you. You open up
Thank
a
you.
coffin. You open it up and you see a body.
Can I tell how oldly?
Couple months maybe, but the vine is directly into the mouth of this coffin, and it's just looks like pulsating blue is coming from it.
It's like, oh, that's terrifying looking. It's like sucking life force out.
Of a dead body, yes.
Pull it out.
We don't know.
Pull it.
Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna Stranger Things this and just yank the tube out his throat.
Okay, you try to touch the vine, same thing happens.
Just that mist makes it so my hand
mist.
can't.
You're trying to grab it, but it's literally you cannot touch it.
Sever the head
So-
from the body.
Perhaps we might want to try magic.
Go for it.
attacking these vines.
Go ahead, dude.
I mean, I don't have magic until I transform.
So I'm going to
Real
do just
quick, before you do that, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Good.
7.
Okay, you as a Squibbert is getting ready to cast his spell, you hurry and stop it because you hear footsteps coming up, and you hear a small cackle going, and you see 3 figures emerge from a corridor to the left of you. Immediately, you silence the light, obviously.
Let's go.
And
I
you
grab
guys
Squibbert.
all
More scary in the dark.
you guys all
But
push
where
up
the
against the
fudge cakes is
coffins,
Gary?
trying to. Oh, Gary's hiding too.
Okay.
He's quivering. He's not eating anymore either.
Okay.
I just imagine him shaking his chips and just.
And you hear, well, we have enough souls here. We should have enough souls after tonight for the pumpkin to rise again and darkness to fall on the land once more.
You say pumpkin?
Pumpkin.
Okay, that's awesome.
Just clarifying so I know if it's
Just
cool or
making
not.
sure.
And he goes,
That's awesome.
yes. Another voice. It's sounds like a girl. This second voice goes, yes, we should have enough souls if everything goes to plan.
Does Brayden recognize this?
Do I recognize his voice?
You don't.
Okay.
No, you don't.
Making sure like Amanda didn't have any.
And she goes, if we can kill at least half of these people and bring them down here, the pumpkin will arise again.
Yikes.
So we
Yes.
have a big responsibility in our hands,
Yes.
gentlemen.
Okay.
We have to raise an entire pumpkin by
Well,
ourselves.
everyone back to your stations, and we'll keep an eye out down here. Anyone of note that we should worry about? Well, a third voice, a deep, raspier voice goes, there's one person. In fact, 4. And they're over there in the corner right now.